On this episode, I share 8 inexpensive ways that you can make your home look higher end. Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. Be sure, if you're new to the show, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're watching it on YouTube, and be sure to hit the bell. You can also receive this in your email weekly by going to it'sallabouttherealestate.com, and you can sign up to receive this every week in your email. So really appreciate you guys tuning in here. Oh, and also be sure to follow me on social media as well, because I share this on other platforms, not just my website. So, okay, we're gonna dive into 8 inexpensive ways to make your home feel more higher end. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do this. Now, obviously, if you could do remodeling, right, that would be the preferred method, right? To update your kitchen, update your bathrooms, things like that. But quite honestly, not everybody wants to do that. So, okay, we're gonna dive into these. Now, number 1 is add little touches of high-end material. You can get inexpensive, high-end looking materials or actual high-end materials, but get like maybe a small amount and place them throughout your home. Okay, one inexpensive example of this is a photo book or a coffee book type deal, right? On a coffee or on a coffee table in a living room, things like that. So that's just one of the things that you can do there, is add little touches of high-end material throughout your home. Number 2 is balance your lighting. This is key because I've shown houses that had poor lighting in multiple price ranges, and adding the right types of bulbs, soft white in a living room, let's say, versus a bright LED daylight bulb in the garage, or maybe even in the bathroom. Things like that. Just balance your lighting to where it provides a nice warm feel in the home. Number 3 is you can take some photos of yourself, unless you're selling the home, right? But if it's your home, you don't plan on selling it, put your photos, family photos, vacation photos, whatever, choose a few and put them on matte photo board, right? And go large scale. A lot of times you see higher end homes where, again, if they're not selling the home, because you want to depersonalize your home if you're selling, they have large photos of, let's say, their kids, right? And it's nice. Maybe it's black and white, maybe it's professional, but have them on a nice matte board or in a nice frame, and that tends to give a home a nice feel. Or regular art as well, just large scale art or photos. Number 4, stick to classics. While modern is a really cool theme, and you see that often in certain areas, stick with the classics, right? Classic design, classic home decor feel tends to give a more higher end look and feel. So number 5, add touches of metallics. Add that throughout the home, right? Just little subtle touches of metallics can go a long way. Number 6 is hang your curtains high. If the top of your window frame is here, hang your curtain rod a little bit higher. And what that does is it fools the eye into thinking the ceilings are higher than they are. A lot of higher end homes that I've seen do this. They don't have the curtain rod just above the window frame. They have it a little bit higher. Just kind of gives a good feel of higher end, right? Number 7 is higher contrast. High contrast items. For example, kind of like behind me, right? We have a rustic taupe paint color, and then we have white trim. Now you could flip-flop that, right? You could have dark colored trim and light colored paint, or vice versa. So high contrast items, going back to the artwork, right? Where, I said in number 3, large scale artwork on a neutral colored wall really pops. So high contrast. And number 8, this one's very inexpensive, but fresh flowers. If you're having an event at your house, if you're having a party, if you're hosting a holiday get-together, or even a birthday party, something like that, You can have fresh flowers out, like on the dining room table or in a den area or wherever the case may be. Fresh flowers really liven up a place, as long as they're in a nice vase, nice glass vase or whatnot. But it's just something that's inexpensive, and quite honestly, you can do that daily in your home so that you feel good in your home, right? And if you have to go with fake flowers because they're less work, make sure that they're the really nice ones and they're dust free. Nobody wants to have flowers out that are dusty, right? Especially the fake ones. So those are 8 inexpensive ways that you can give your home a more higher end feel. Are these all the things you can do? No, there's a lot of inexpensive things that you can do. I'd like to point out another thing too is when you go to your standard home improvement store, right? That's on every corner, almost every corner. They have light fixtures that are actually really nice looking, and they're pretty affordable. Light fixtures are getting nicer looking, and you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to spend $500 on a light fixture. Okay, it's just very easy to do. So these are some tips that I wanted to share with you. Somebody was asking me this. As you guys know, the Ask Jason Gelios show is about providing value, answering real estate questions, sharing some tips, just like I did in this episode, where it benefits you, a homeowner. So really appreciate you guys watching. Follow me up on social media and make it a great week.